Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are headed to the Goodwill bins to see what we can find, upcycle, and style in our home. I know y'all gonna enjoy today's video, so let's go ahead and get started. And I wanna thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. I really like this frame. It's wood and it got the linen in the center, more modern. I'm gonna grab that. Look how pretty it looks with the wood. Y'all remember those beautiful swan images I got from Creative Fabrica and we used a few weeks ago in a video? I am using it again, and I will link this image in the description in case you're interested in purchasing it. But I printed out one swan a little bit bigger on that beautiful handmade paper that I ordered from Amazon, and I'm just going to cut my paper down to size and put it behind the mat. And y'all know I love my artwork without glass, so I'm just going to put the glass in the back of the frame. That way, if later on I want to change it out and actually use the glass, it is still there. That was really a quick and easy project, and now I have this beautiful artwork. I think the swan was the perfect choice for this frame, and also the paper. It just goes perfectly with the linen mat. Found 3 little cloches. Actually, I think they might be, I think they're plastic, but they're not all scratched up. I'm gonna get all 3 of these. You know, I always have a few little wooden furniture feet in my stash, and normally I can get the screws out, but this one was glued in and it was not coming out. So I'm gonna work with it. I have this little bunny in my stash. Actually, I have 2 of them. And I'm going to drill a hole in them. So I just found a drill bit the size that I needed. And these are resin and they're hollow. So it's actually really easy to drill a hole. And look at that. So perfect. Fits like a glove. But I feel like the color is all wrong. I like the color of the wood, so I don't want to paint that. We're going to paint the bunny. And my favorite painting technique, hack, whatever you want to call it lately, is the Dixie Belle Iron Patina paint with the Dixie Belle blue and green patina spray. Absolutely love it. It just gives you the most beautifully aged, rusted patina look, and it's going to look great with our little wood feet. I'm going to glue my little bunny onto the wood feet. I guess this wasn't totally necessary, but I did it anyway. And then I had these little wooden knobs in my stash that match perfectly with the wood on the feet. So I took them and I glued them on top of our little plastic cloches, and it was just a match made in heaven. This whole entire piece, I absolutely love the way that these came out. I found a different base for this glass cloche. I had this very rustic, grade age piece of wood, and look how perfectly it fits on there. Y'all might recognize this bunny. I always use him for staging, and he looks so cute on here. Then I had this little knob in my stash. I want to say it came off a little magazine rack, but it was the perfect size to add on top of the cloche, and I really like the white with the grade wood. And now we have a cute little cloche for our precious little bunny. Don't you just love when you have all of these different pieces and then they just come together so beautifully? I love the way these came out. I really like having stuff under cloches. It just makes it seem a little bit more delicate and precious and special. If you do not know what Squarespace is, it is an online hosting platform, and that is who actually hosts my e-commerce store, juliesdesignsandsigns.com. And whether you have an online store, a local business, if you just want to create a portfolio or blog or offer a service, Squarespace has so many different options to host your website. So Squarespace has everything that you need to grow your business online. You can create a website using their very easy to use templates, designer fonts, color palettes. You can easily create an e-commerce store, and you can also market your business by connecting your social accounts and by using their email campaigns. Squarespace is extremely user friendly. Even if you have no designer background, they have all these templates for you to pick from. It is really so easy, you guys. So if you're interested in trying out Squarespace, y'all go to squarespace.com/Julie's Designs and Signs, and they are giving my viewers 10% off when you use code Julie's Designs and Signs, and I will have a link to everything in the description below for y'all. I've had these candlesticks in my stash for probably a few years. I think I've used them on several different projects. They were painted white at one time. I have no clue what paint this is, but there's definitely some distressing happening just from them being moved around. So instead of repainting them, I'm just going with a distressed look, and I'm going to distress them even more with some sandpaper. I thrifted a ton of these gas knob vintage number thingies. I don't know exactly what they're called, but they have an amazing look to them. They look good in a vignette, but they have a hole that goes through the entire thing, and they fit perfectly on top of these candlesticks. So I'm going to glue them right on top with some Gorilla Glue and a little bit of hot glue. I love the industrial unique vibe of these, and I wanted to style them with a sprig of greenery in the hole, and I totally forgot, but that was my plan. And if you love these gas styles, I have lots more available on my website. Look at these salt and pepper shakers. I don't care for this side that much. They have something on it, but look at this side, how beautiful. So just can't leave these here. I was hoping that I could use fingernail polish remover to get these images off the little salt and pepper shakers, but that did not work. So I went to plan B, and we are going to cover these pictures up. This is IOD's Milo's Pages Transfer. You get 8 pages of all these different images. I have used them for so many projects, and I still have so much of this transfer left. So I'm going to cut out this little hydrangea bush here, and then I'm going to cut it in half. And I think that's going to be enough to cover up the images on the 2 salt and pepper shakers. When using a transfer, you want to peel off the white part, and you're going to be left with the clear part with the image on it. And all of your transfers come with a transfer tool, and you just rub it and it'll transfer the image onto the salt and pepper shakers. This is a small kind of curved surface, so it was, just a little bit more difficult since I didn't have a lot of room, but it works, and it came off pretty easy since it was more of a glossy surface. And I think that this little floral looks really cute on the salt and pepper shaker. Definitely goes with the vintage vibe. And I really like how this one came out with the pink hydrangeas. I always say if you don't like an image on something and it has a solid back, just turn the piece around. But you could also cover it up, and I feel like that was the right choice for these cute little salt and pepper shakers. Alright guys, that is the end of today's video. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what was your favorite project. I think mine was the marriage of the little feet and the bunnies and the cloche and the little wood knobs. I just love when you can find all of these different pieces and have them work together so well. I have the colors of the month for July already picked out for y'all. We're gonna be moving away from the bright summer spring colors, and we're gonna start moving into the more neutral fall colors. So if you don't know what the colors of the month club is, it is $28 a month, and that does include shipping. So it is an amazing deal, a great way to sample all of the beautiful fusion colors. I change them out every single month, and they are shipped straight to your door. So let me show y'all the colors for July. We have Algonquin, which is a beautiful kind of neutral sandy brown. French eggshell, this is one of my favorites, and I just feel like this is a great fun color all year long. I always like to throw in a nice neutral white, and raw silk is one of my favorite fusion colors. New Whale is a newer color that Fusion just came out with last year, and it is an absolutely gorgeous green. And if you would like to also sample all the milk paint colors, I have a club for that. It is the Milk Paint Plus Colors of the Month Club, where you get 2 samples of the Fusion milk paint and then all of the 4 testers. So for July, the milk paint color is going to be Hotel Robe and Almond Latte. And I will have the link to all of these clubs in the description for y'all. And of course, it is available on my website. And if you are interested in starting your own website, y'all don't forget to check out squarespace.com/Julie's Designs and Signs. And they are giving my viewers 10% off. And I will also have that link in the description for y'all. So y'all have a wonderful day. And I will see y'all next week for another bin shopping video and a little thrift flipping. Bye guys.